Is Coby White and Ayo Dosunmu now the future backcourt for the Chicago Bulls? Huh. Then we got to talk about some of these late game situations for the young Bulls and how valuable have the minutes been for the young Bulls. And then we get to talk about those Los Angeles Clippers, the Chicago Bulls face off later today. Y'all know we're going to talk about it and break it down. But you got to hear the music first. Cognac, gang. Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm holding it down because I am with my dog, CDubb. How you doing, boy?
I'm feeling great, man. Jalen Green just ended a guy yesterday. My goodness.
I heard and I saw, and we conquered. But hey, if you're tuned in with us today, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well. CDubb, Coby White, and Ayo Dosunmu for the Chicago Bulls have been playing extremely well. There's been some moments to where they have some games, but who doesn't have a game as a player in this league? Hell, in the YMCA, you're going to have a bad day. That's just how basketball works. But these guys have been on their game, doing what they got to do to help the Chicago Bulls. Coby White, 19 points per game, 5 assists, 4 rebounds for him. And my guy, Ayo Dosunmu, has been pretty damn solid with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists on the season. But all things considered, do you think Ayo Dosunmu and Coby White, are they the backcourt of the future?
And when you say the backcourt of the future, you mean the starting backcourt of the future, right?
Correct.
All right. I'm going to say, if you ask CDubb right now, Coby and Ayo have deserved and earned their spot. But if you're looking inside the eyes of Billy Donovan, and we've been watching them for a couple years now, I still think they got work to do. I think Ayo has the most work to do to earn that spot, because you still got Zach LaVine waiting in the wings. We thinking that he's with this team. No. But I think both of these guys, it'll be smart for the Chicago Bulls to go with this young, up-and-coming backcourt, with both of these guys getting better and better every game. Look at the improvements both of them have. Both improved in three-point range, both improved in defense. If you can believe Ayo Dosunmu improved in defense, he has improved, especially with experience. He has been guarding much, much, much more better players this year. Like I said, shooting, defense, and leadership on the basketball court. When you look at all the spasms and little fights that happen on the court, it does not involve Coby and Ayo. Coby had an argument, but he didn't get attack on it. You know what I'm saying, on the court. So they are very mature, and they are ready to take the reins as the future of the Chicago Bulls in the backcourt, bro.
And I'm with you on that. If anything, this season has shown me that it's definitely time to move forward and move on. We had the same sad story coming into this season as the last 2 seasons with this team, the way it was constructed and with the guys that was leading the charge. That was Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, and DeMar DeRozan. We're not getting into what kind of moves should be made. I'm not getting into all that. I'm just bringing up the point is that we seen what that team looks like. Now we getting to see what this team looks like. Yes, you still have DeMar DeRozan. Yes, you still have Nikola Vucevic. But now you also have these young guys who's stepping up and putting their best foot forward. And we getting some exciting basketball. The last 3 late nights, we've been all right. It's something that we typically dread. And, we come out, we do our job for the sake of, the channel and the love of the game and the love for the Chicago Bulls. But we know these wasn't always the best road trips these past few years for the Chicago Bulls. The times have changed. And my last point, CDubb, is that you got some teams who pretty much, in some situations, they had to get rid of some of their players because they, it was just that time. But if you look at OKC, they let SGA, do his thing. And now they adding Jalen Williams to that discussion with him. I think that if you cross out the record for the Detroit Pistons, you look at a backcourt of the future in Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey. And then we already know what the Memphis Grizzlies was able to do when they let their two young guys come out here and do what they do in Ja Morant and Desmond Bane. Hey, it's time to move forward. So why not allow these two young guys just to kind of help start up or continue to push this thing forward?
Oh, bro, and I'm gonna add one sad thing is I think Patrick Williams would have fit in with this group, and this was his season to try out per se to be one of those guys, those key cogs for the future of the Chicago Bulls. I'm wondering if the front office gonna give him a chance next year to fit in because I think he would fit in well with Ayo and Coby. It depends on the front office though, what you want to do with DeMar DeRozan. All type of things like this. But it's just a tragedy that Patrick Williams got hurt, bro.
Facts. And it is unfortunate Patrick Williams got hurt. And CDubb, it might sound a bit harsh, but it is what it is. I know that Patrick Williams can be one of those building blocks for the Chicago Bulls, or one of those pieces that you include in trying to push this thing forward. But I tell you what, I will be okay at the end of the season if they traded Patrick Williams just to recoup some more assets or some different players. I will be okay with that. It wouldn't hurt it wouldn't, bother me so much now as years pass because it's time to do things differently around here.
I ain't mad at that, bro. It'll hurt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a ride with it. It'll hurt like damn.
Yeah.
We had you, bro. We birthed you. Now you gone, bro. Like he gone.
Facts. And then he go out somewhere and hoop. But then I'll still be okay with that.
Yeah, I'll still be okay.
Because the situations matter. We know that.
Yeah. So that's just the sad part of the NBA, man. You win some, you lose some. For sure.
Facts. So let us know your thoughts on that. Do you guys think that Ayo Dosunmu and Coby White can be the starting backcourt of the future for the Chicago Bulls? Let us know down below. Now, CDubb. Now I want to transition in to adding on more of the young guys to the discussion. Your Orlop Bittums, your Dalen Terry, your Julian Phillips, and those guys. You got these guys coming in, and they've been having some really, really good moments within these last few games for the Chicago Bulls. Like CDubb in the Cavs game, you seen Orlop Bittums come out and get the Chicago Bulls solid minutes. Against the Sacramento Kings, you seen Julian Phillips down that stretch, in that third quarter, in that fourth quarter, give some valuable minutes, and the Bulls won. And then the other night versus the Golden State Warriors, another young player, Coby White, stepped up to help push up for the win. CDubb, how valuable are these late game minutes for the young Bulls? How valuable, how great have they been?
Hey man, it's super valuable. My man Lil Wayne say repetition is the father of learning. So the Bulls continue to get in these clutch situations, especially away. It's a lot of clutch games that we played away and came out the victor. This is always going to sharpen your tools. This is always going to get you ready for what's to come. So, and I think the young guys play particularly well. Although it's been DeMar DeRozan sometimes saving the day, these guys has contributed to a lot of those wins in the clutch. So as long as they keep getting valuable experience, they're going to continue to thrive in those situations.
Facts, and I'm with you on that. The Chicago Bulls in clutch games this season is 22-15, bro.
That's awesome, dude.
That's crazy.
That's leading the NBA, I think.
Yeah, by the way, and they play a lot of overtime games, all that stuff. So that's the crazy part about it. But what it shows me is that, you know what I'm saying, is you got to be at this point, particular moment, you got to be okay with what the Chicago Bulls are doing. Look, it's gonna be still some people that still, you guys are settling for mediocrity. No. We're actually living in reality at this point. And I tell you why. This is why I tell you why right now most the most people that spend a lot of time watching the Chicago Bulls, we living in reality. And we are living in reality because we know there's no chance in hell the Chicago Bulls are winning a championship this year. So are we going to sit here, cry, bitch, and moan and sit here and say, we need to do this? This is just hard to watch. I get it. Some games are hard to watch. But if you take it a step deeper and you think about it, CDubb, we have young, promising talent that's being given minutes and opportunities on the court now, something we've been asking for 2 seasons.
Yeah,
Even at the
bro.
start of this season, we started off like that. Now we get into this season, in this moment of the season, it has not always looked pretty. Let's make that clear. But at the end of the day, we have to at least say that the Bulls are giving us competitive fucking basketball. It's
Yep.
exciting to watch. You're seeing player development. And on top of that, to add the cherry on top, you're getting wins.
Yeah.
You're getting wins.
Yeah, hey, and that's a great point, nephew. I'm glad you said that. I think most of the Bulls Nation, or some of the Bulls Nation, I ain't gonna blame everybody, are just blinded by narrative rage, what they want to do with the team. It don't matter what you want to do with the team. Look what we got now. The young guys is out there getting experience and thriving. I think they thriving. I can't wait till we get Dalen Terry back to see him back. He had personal reasons he's been out. But
Mm-hmm.
man, y'all gotta damn. Y'all know we ain't winning a championship, but are y'all Bulls fans or not? Do y'all want to see the Bulls play basketball or not? Do y'all love basketball? Do y'all like basketball? Because the Bulls they trying to fight for a playoff spot, and they still not out of it yet. They trying to get to at least the sixth seed, and they not out of it. I think we should root on them until that is sealed, until their fate is sealed. And they out the playoffs or they don't go to the playoffs. You root for your team until their fate is sealed. And then I want to hear all the, you know what I'm saying, what should we do with the team and all this other crap. So I think that's only fair to the team, bro, especially if you're a Bulls fan.
Facts. I think that's only fair to the team. And then, yeah, they lacking anyway, CDubb. We have a great time during the live calls, ladies
Yo,
and
bro.
gentlemen. We got
Mm.
CDubb on the play-by-play. We got the other guys, me, Steve-O, Big Kev, for all the commentary and the nonsense. That's just what it is. We have a lot of fun on it, no matter if it was 10 o'clock Eastern time at night watching the damn Bulls play the Warriors, but it was excited. And I just think that, bro, we at least got to, hey, this season, after starting 5-14, CDubb,
Bro, come on now.
you gotta take it. You gotta take it for what it is. This, bro, literally with 5-14, they literally could have been like a 15-win team right now, but they got
Bro,
30. They got
that's a
30.
fight. They fought, bro.
They fought, boy. So it
Mm.
shows me that these guys got heart.
Hmm.
They got heart, bro.
Hey,
But
and
hey,
it's gonna be an interesting next couple weeks, or I don't know how many weeks they got.
yeah, it's a
Probably a
couple
month
weeks.
left. Yeah, got a
Mm,
couple weeks of the season to see if they can continue this competitive streak that they've been on. Because I think they've been fighting. And one thing I told my nephew, I think on the post game yesterday, the Chicago Bulls are tough, bro. My nephew just said at 25, they got what are they 25 and something since they was 5-4.
according to NBA, 22-15 in clutch games. They played
20
37 clutch games. So
22 and 15 in clutch games. That cannot be a team that you don't call tough. And it's a team that you need to root for. If they gonna put their heart on the line, I think we should do the same and match them, bro. Let's
for
match them, bro.
real. Man, it's crazy for what they've been actually doing. These guys as a team in clutch games are shooting 47% from the field and
Wow,
39% from three in those clutch
wow,
games.
wow,
Yeah,
bro. Y'all,
it's
y'all need
crazy.
to, y'all moving too fast. Pay attention
And
what's
they have a
happening now.
and they have a 60% win rate, pretty much.
Wow, wow, bro.
That's crazy. So it tells me when things get tight that these guys are gonna fight and they're gonna be tough.
Yeah, bro, that's amazing, bro. Let's just praise that. Ain't anybody saying they winning the championship, bro.
Of course.
Respect what you seeing right now. They playing good basketball. When the last time we had a good West Coast trip? When?
It's been a very long
Bro,
time.
bro, come on now. At the very least, we gonna be 3-1 going back to the crib. That's a
At
win
the least,
already.
yes, 3-1. That's a win for sure.
Already.
But yeah. So CDubb later today, this afternoon, the Chicago Bulls face off against the Los Angeles Clippers, one of the teams that you put out there and said that you believe they are champion. They will win the championship. I'm on the side of they are a championship contender, but I still want to see more come out of that. Tonight, Paul George is questionable, James Harden is questionable, and Russell Westbrook is out with that hand injury. What are your early thoughts against the Chicago Bulls versus the Clippers?
My early thoughts is this is going to be a great test. if the Bulls are going to be all right with just 3 straight wins, or they going to go in there and go for the kill. Now, I heard you just said Harden is questionable and Paul George is questionable. I would love for those guys to play to really see where my Chicago Bulls are at,
Facts.
especially in this point in DeMar DeRozan, who has been scorching hot. And this will be the best perimeter wing defenders he would face probably all season to me.
Probably, yeah.
Probably all season to me, and I want to see how hot he is. Is he just picking on the poor defensive teams, or is he really like that right now? That's what I want to see. I also want to see Coby White versus those nice guards they got over there. They got some nice scoring guards over there. I think he can eat though. They ain't great defensively over there. I still think that he can eat. And I also want to see Nick Vooch against those three big men they got over there that can hit you 6 times each. So that's like 18 fouls they got over there. I love their big men down there. So it'll be a great test to watch. I think the Bulls should go in and try to be greedy. Don't go in there and be satisfied with just 3-1. The good teams go try to take it all. Go win this game, boys.
Facts. I believe it. I believe they absolutely should go for the win. And this will tell me what they really, really made of. How bad do you want to get to 500? How bad do you want to change the narrative around your team? How bad do you really, really want to push for this playoff spot? That's what it's going to tell me. I know it's just one game, and so far that the last 3 games have been solid. But you want to see what type of mentality your team is made of. I believe they've been showing a lot of heart. I believe they've been showing that they are a tough team. The stats match that as well. Let's go out here and let's see if we can push, and let's see how we measure up against a team that's vying for a championship. Forget about what AK is talking about with competitiveness. Let's look at what our eyes are telling us and what the team is telling us from the play on the basketball court. Let's shift our focus on that more so today. And then let's see what it is, man. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and the Bulls are going to have to do key things like don't turn the ball over because you're going to have high pressure defense out there. I'm going to need them to hit all their open shots. And I'm going to need them to dig in defensively, bro, because these guys got weapons all over the floor, bro. If they was going to the airport, none of them will be able to get in because they strapped
For
all through
sure.
the damn roster, bro. So it's gonna be a good game, man. Have we played the
Absolutely.
Clippers? Have we played the Clippers yet? I don't think so.
I don't know, but we play them today, and then I think next week we play them again. It's
Also, we
coming.
haven't played. We haven't played them yet, so this is gonna be exciting, and
Gonna
it's
be
my team to
interesting.
win the chip too. I got
For
them winning
sure.
the chip.
For sure. And make sure y'all are tuned in, subscribe to the channel, be ready for the notification for the live call that's taking place today. CDubb will be doing play-by-play, and of course, we will be there breaking it all down, having fun, and talking about the game. But that's it
Mhm.
from us today. CDubb, you got anything left?
Oh no, win Bulls. Let's go, Bulls win.
Let's get it. Hey, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to call in and be a part of one of our mailbag episodes to where you leave your take on our voice line, we play it during the episode and react to it. The number is right there in the center of your screen. The number is 773-242-9219. It's another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. I'm Bobby. We're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Cognac. Gang.